What's up, guys? Chris VA Travels. Shot up here to Dumfries, Virginia, and going to take a tour of the Weems-Botts house. And this is the oldest structure in Dumfries. Original section of the building was built 1749. At the time, it was just a small little two-room building. It originally served as a church vestry for the Quantico Church up until after the American Revolution. It was confiscated, it was fixed up, and then it was built by a guy named Parson Weems. And he is famous. He is the first biographer of George Washington, put out his biography 1800, the year after he died. And he's the one who wrote the famous story about the cherry tree, which obviously most likely isn't true, and the story about him throwing a silver dollar across the Rappahannock when he lived down there at Ferry Farms. And he used this house mainly as a book depot. Lived here for about 4 years. Yeah, up here in Prince William County. And to let you know, the tickets are $7. You can park right here. You can park in front of the building, and you follow this little you follow this down. There's an annex building down there. Get a shot of the side of this thing, the gables on the side. And so he lived here for about 4 years, and until it was bought by this guy Weems-Botts. And he is famous as being one of the attorneys for Aaron Burr during his famous conspiracy trial, where he was acquitted, although looking back, a lot of people think that he was guilty. Yeah, so yeah, he bought this place in 1802, and he ended up dying in Richmond Theater fire. The trial was held in Richmond. He died in the Richmond Theater fire, 1811. So, and then later on, the house was purchased by the Merchant family. That would be in 1869. So you can see the stonework down there. Tours are by appointment. I actually had made an appointment and I just drove up here, but luckily I caught the lady when she was starting the tour, so I got to jump on. But yeah, you can call or schedule online. So take a quick walk. Over here is Merchant Park. A little gazebo over there. And there's a kid's playground kind of back there, so just I guess a place to kind of walk your dog or something. But yeah, in Dumfries, another one of these really historic towns that boomed, that blossomed. Its heyday was in the 1700s, and yeah, it kind of went downhill after the American Revolution. And I forgot the exact stat, but somewhere around 1760, it actually was beating out New York for the most exports in the country. Kind of a little bit of a garden going on right here. And we're right at the kind of the head of Quantico Creek, which is breaks off of the Potomac River. And yeah, Dumfries, it's claim to fame, it's the first chartered city, which I'm not sure what the difference is. It's not the first city, but the first chartered city. And I believe that's 1749. Walk over here. Yeah, this is kind of a going to be a quick tour. There's no filming inside. She let me take photos, so I'll put those up in a minute. I'll just take a walk down here. There's just a little barn in the annex building I'll show off. There's a well right here. Crepe myrtles are in bloom, kind of. Yeah, Merchant Park. Well right there. Yeah, oh, and there's also a little museum in there going through a lot of the history of Dumfries. And I don't know what that is, kind of a colorful shutters, I guess, at least, but Yeah, this little annex building where you check in and walk through the museum. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you guys real quick, channel update. It's kind of neat. Recently, I was approached by a member of the Fredericksburg Rotary Club. They asked me to do a speech, and I had thought about it, and I ended up eventually declining. I've never done public speaking. I don't think I would really get nervous, but as you can see by watching my videos with all the ums and ahs, I'm not the best speaker. So I declined. But the guy told me they have a dinner each month, and that if down the road I change my mind, I'm welcome. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of cool. All right, yeah, I'll show you the inside. All right, before we get out of here, I wanted to show off this house, the Henderson house, built in the 1700s. Don't know the exact date, but Alexander Henderson moved in 1787 and lived here until his death, 1815. He was a Virginia delegate, and he's the father of a guy, Archibald Henderson, who was born in the house. And he led the United States Marine Corps for 38 years. And that would have been the time period of the War of 1812. I'm sure he served. I don't have any details, but wanted to show this off. And this is the site of the 3rd Prince William Courthouse, 1716 until 1822. And also let you know, if you visit, Route 1 is right up there. You go, you take a left, and about a quarter mile down is a place called Williams Ordinary. Historic home that apparently you can visit if you contact the county. I need to do that. But here's the front, the Henderson house, and you can see these wings. This wing to the right, you can tell that's an add-on. The front porch obviously isn't original, but this other thing also took a cannonball during the Civil War, and it was lodged inside for about 100 years. So all right, just wanted to show this place off. I'm getting out of here. As always, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and support me on Patreon. See ya.